We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Centre, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Anthony Keith, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Leading off the afternoon for
Here's
Minnesota,
Byron Buxton now,
right
and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really strong in the park. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hop straight up, and that'll get down for a base hit. And one batter in, and the Blue Jays are going to have to handle a threat on the base paths.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
The 2-0 on the way. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less. I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Stepping up to the plate. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Buxton over at second. Simmons on at first with nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is there. He's got it 1 away. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Now at the plate, Chris Williamson. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. First and second now, one man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Here's Jonathan Scope now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Second and third here, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Scope is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Twins 3, the Jays nothing. Stephen Collins will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Ready now, Andres Valido. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Jays, the designated hitter, Andres.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
In there, 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 10.
Stepping into the box, Reese McGuire, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit well on the ground to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So here is Avisail Garcia. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. A highly touted prospect. Keith, unfortunately, appears to have lost a bit of his edge this year. He's still got the velocity, but he's not generating swings and misses and weak contact the way he used to.
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Settling in now, Jesus Sucre, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
Hey, big curveball right there. He's able to steal a strike. I don't blame the batter one bit. That looked out of the zone, out of the hand, but he was able to drop it in at the top of the strike zone.
Popped him up. Jansen moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Byron Buxton.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one.
And this one runs up high. Ball one.
With two outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup, because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Andrelton Simmons would be next. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Up next is Danny Jansen, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Devin Travis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Devin Travis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Williamson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Twins 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He drew a walk his first time up.
Third baseman, number 2, Andrelton Simmons.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to center field. McGuire going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Pedro Guzman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Guzman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Hit down the line at first. Maley is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 11, Williamson.
Standing in, Chris Williamson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2 out, nobody on. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And it's 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively. But first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading
off the inning, Jonathan Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Buxton. And that's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away now, time for a check of the standings as you find out where the Twins find themselves in the AL Central picture. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Guzman ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Andres Valido, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. The 1-0 home. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, manager of the Twins, to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Minnesota.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. And the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
0-1, here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line. Just foul. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Two and 1.
Oh, that's just out.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Popped him up. Jansen has a play, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1, 2, 3, and it's still 3-1. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high
Now
fastball, a high
number
piece
10.
of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. As he grounds one briskly to short. Scope is there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. First delivery to him on the way. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That evens it up 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center.
Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
It's a solo homer for Brandon Drury. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Next to the Blue Jays,
Standing in now, Randall
right fielder,
Grichuk.
Randall
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1. Fastball well outside. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Fouled off. Another one sent foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Hard hit ball to second. Guzman comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jays get one back on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. At the plate, Avisail Garcia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there, no balls and a strike. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in, Jesus Sucre. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
On to first, a double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Byron Buxton.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twins retired in short order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Jays.
So striding forward now, Danny Jansen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Scope towards second. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Now to the plate, Devin Travis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a forkball in for strike 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And it's fouled away. Travis, 30 years of age. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
The batter, number 1.
Striding in, Jonathan Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, but the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 3-2. So digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0. Rolled slowly to first. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Pedro Guzman.
Ready for another shot now. Pedro Guzman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-1 is off the plate, up and away. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he lays off, so it's.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Chris Williamson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down go the Twins in order. They're up 3-2. Striding in once again, Luke Maley. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Williamson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andres Valido.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andres Valido. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
In now, Jose Iglesias, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williamson is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Twins 3, the Blue Jays 2. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. A strikeout and a line out for him so far.
Go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Up next for Minnesota, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Twins a 4-2 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 6 1/3, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one. Ryan Tepera will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera. Now that designated hitter.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Avisail Garcia. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he misses, 2-1. Rosario, base runner at first with 1 out. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-2 in favor of the Twins. Reese McGuire will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Williamson moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Brandon Drury.
So one away now in the Toronto 7th, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury.
Yeah, Matt, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty V, and he still turned it around.
The 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Grendel Grichuk. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Buxton calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Leading off the inning, Jesus Sucre, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Sucre.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot. and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Byron Buxton.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Byron Buxton. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-2 hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, third baseman, Andrelton Simmons.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall, a base hit. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a relay to the plate, and he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
Yeah, in a game like this, every run matters, and that RBI pushes the lead to 5-2, which almost feels insurmountable here late in this game. We'll see, though, if that's the case.
Striding into the box, Pedro Guzman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Buxton on second. Simmons at first with no outs. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. McGuire is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Chris Williamson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Well, too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So bases are loaded, nowhere to put him with one away, and that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 10 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
David Phelps enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. That's inside. 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Hit hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Rosario leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Shot toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. Rosario is on his way home. He will score as they push their lead to 8 now.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Now at the plate, Jesus Sucre is past batting line against David Phelps. He's 2 for 3. He's set and the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's another 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow. The grand slam home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Twins 10, the Blue Jays 2. Stepping in for the Jays, Danny Jansen. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Buxton on the move, but this will land untouched. Ready with another 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to lead the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
tail of the tape,
the
not all that pretty so far. 10-2 our score as we meander toward a conclusion to this one. Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 1.
Digging in, Jonathan Davis. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Williamson looking up.
Oh my, it's gone! Santa Maria!
A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Standing in now, Luke Maile. As he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Hit high and deep to right center. Buxton shading to his right, and that ends the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Twins 10, the Blue Jays 3. Ken Giles comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ken Giles.
Stepping in, Byron Buxton. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
The right fielder, Byron Buxton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Andrelton Simmons, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Giles has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready once again, Pedro Guzman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Simmons leads off first with 1 away. And he lays off for ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And he lays off again, ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. McGuire is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 11, Chris Williamson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Williamson. He's set. Here it comes. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Trevor May will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Striding forward now is the DH, Andres Valido, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter,
Twins
number
are into
4.
their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0. This is in the air to right. Buxton is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting, number 10.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. It's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. McGuire, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Minnesota Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Stephen Collins gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Anthony Keith struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.